This is London. It's me. This is my school. It's right in the heart of London. Come on, let's have some fun. I meet my friends every morning. We walk to school together. Some students ride the bus and some come with their parents. We are all excited to learn something new. These are my friends. I like spending time with them. My friends are very fun and creative. They came here from different countries. This is my teacher, Mr. Andrew. He is strict, but very smart and funny. I love his lessons.
Hello, my name's Andrew. I'm 26 years old and I'm a teacher here at the International Community School Summer Camp.
Today we're going to talk about measuring and how to measure a person. Great! Are you ready? Let's start a school day in the UK.
This afternoon in maths, everyone, we're going to be talking about measuring. Does anyone think that they can explain measuring to the class for me? Ali, do you want to try?
You take the size of a thing like a table with...
Well done, yeah. Measuring is the size of something. Why do you think that measuring or size is important when we talk about our clothes?
Measuring is very important when you need to buy clothes. For example, this is my dad's shirt. It's too big for me. This is my brother's shirt. It's too small for me. That's why it's important to know your measurements and choose the right size.
We're going to be talking about the different measuring that you do for your clothes today. What clothes were we talking about this morning? Like, what am I wearing right now?
T-shirt. Shirt.
Am I wearing a t-shirt? No, I'm wearing a shirt. Exactly. All right. So, let's start with a shirt.
A Ninja Turtle wears only one shirt. It's his shell, but I have 10 shirts. I can wear them all. I look so good in each of my shirts.
If I am measuring myself for a shirt, what do you think it's important to measure? What part of my body? Do you think I should measure my feet?
No.
If I'm wearing a shirt? No. Alessandro, what do you think?
Your body.
You measure your body. Good. All right, so this part of my body, does anybody know what it's called?
Stomach.
Stomach is just here. I want the whole bit. Begins with a T.
Short body.
Not quite. Okay, I'm going to give it to you. It's called your torso, okay? Your torso.
To measure your torso, you have to be very careful because when you sit down, your torso is smaller than when you stand up. Stand straight when you measure your torso or your t-shirt won't fit. Remember, always walk straight and sit up straight.
If I'm wearing a shirt, it's important that I know how big or how long is my torso. All right? What else, Annie? Your arms, perfect. What's important to know the size of? Alessandro?
Your neck.
Your neck?
No, neck and legs.
Legs? For my shirt? No, not for my legs, but my neck, definitely. Anything else? Oh.
Shoulder.
Shoulders. Okay, there's lots of different measurements that we might use to make a shirt. For my hair?
Yeah.
That's important for my shirt. Who can think of something else, another item of clothing that we've been talking about this morning? Leo?
Trousers.
Trousers, brilliant.
British people say trousers and American people say pants. It's easy to remember because British guards wear black trousers, but SpongeBob wears square pants.
What parts of the body do you think you need to know the measurements for if you're talking about trousers? Luca? Your legs, good. My trousers have legs. They also have a hole around my...
Wrist.
Not wrist, close. Belt goes around my waist, exactly. Yes, I might need to measure my waist.
How can we measure our waist correctly? It's easy for me. My waist is by my belly button. But where's Nemo's waist? He doesn't have a belly button. Kung Fu Panda has a big waist. It's too big to measure.
Okay, so what we're going to do today in groups is I'm going to ask you to measure different parts of your body. I'm going to draw a lovely picture of a stick man on the board. We are going to measure our head and our neck together. Okay, Arsene, stand up, please. Okay, show me your head and your neck. So, head and neck. From the top of your head down to the base of your neck here.
How can we measure the head and neck of someone with a strange neck? For example, Patrick does not have a neck and his head is a funny shape. It's difficult for him to find a shirt. I'm happy I'm not Patrick because I can measure my head and neck.
So, number one is head and neck. The second thing that I would like you to measure is your height. So, all the way from the top of your body to the bottom of your feet. Okay, that's your height.
You have to keep checking your height. I'm 10 and I'm still growing. But Master Yoda doesn't have this problem. He is 900 years old, so he doesn't grow anymore.
The next thing we're going to measure is what I was talking about before, your torso. Who can remember where the torso is? Annie, show us, please. Very good. The next thing I would like to measure is our legs. Where do you think your legs start? What's it called? What's this called?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yes.
Does anybody else know? Zhao. Your hips, good. From your hips to your... It's called your ankles, okay? So from your hips to your ankles, your legs.
I am happy. I only have 2 legs. I can measure them quickly. To buy trousers for an octopus, you need to spend all day measuring his legs.
We need to measure your span, which is from one fingertip to the end of another fingertip, okay? All the way across, from this side of the body, across your shoulders, to the end of your other hand. So we're going to measure your span.
Your span is very interesting because your span equals your height. Boxers know their span. The taller I am, the better boxer I am.
We're going to use these tape measures. We're going to use these tape measures to measure different parts of our body.
It's difficult to measure yourself. So we measure each other. It's fun.
Your span is from one fingertip to the other fingertip, all the way across your body, all right?
Mr. Andrew always helps us when we have problems. That's why we can do our tasks so quickly and easily.
How are you doing, boys? Are you nearly finished? Everybody's going to get about 5 more minutes, and I want to see all of our measurements finished.
Now we will see who is the tallest in our group, who has the smallest waist, and who looks the most like Patrick. I measured my body too. Let's compare. My height is 140 centimeters. Let's see how tall Nicholas is.
My height is the 137.
Great, I'm taller than Nicholas. Now, let's compare torsos. Mine is 42. What about Bao?
39 centimeters.
Of course, she is smaller. She is a girl. Now let's check our spans. Mine is 139. Arseny, it's your turn.
146 centimeters.
Arseny has a wider span. But it doesn't matter. We are still growing, and next year our measurements will be different. Today we'll learn to measure ourselves and anything else we want.
We can measure tables, we could measure buildings, we could even measure all the way to the stars. I hope you've enjoyed my lesson, and see you next time.
Bye, Mr. Andrew. We had a fun lesson, but it is time to go home. Our parents are waiting for us. Bye. See you next time on a school day in the UK.